the best teams in the league. And that kind of goes across the sport, Rob. Certainly football and basketball. I don't really have a problem with that because theoretically, Rob, the most valuable, we just took it literally, the most valuable player could be on a team that wins 50% of his games. You know what I mean? Like, but the guy's so great, but he just has absolutely no help. So I'm fine with kind of the way it's become one of the best teams. But Brock Purdy is really one of them. As you like to say, Rob, I mean, the quarterback is the one touching the ball every play. Right. He's the one throwing it. He's the one, you know, he gets it to all those great players, Debo, McCaffrey, Dillon. But they got a lot of great players elsewhere, and they're veterans who have been more decorated than him. He's kind of viewed as, you know, the little brother who does a great job.
He's a Johnny-come-lately. They've been having success already. So it's not like they were a middling team, Chris, or also ran and he showed up and then they became this juggernaut. That's not what happened. That's what people have to understand when people look at the 49ers. And they're doing this for a couple of years.
And on the other hand, Lamar is the exact opposite. I think, Rob, probably, if you go with the premise that the quarterback is the most valuable player in football.
Just because he's involved in every play. You know what I mean? Right.
Yep. I would have to say I think the three most valuable players in the league would be, and this is not in order, but just, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Josh. I think those guys, if you take each one of them off of their team, I think they are far like, to the point where they might not even play. Those three, like their systems are based on them. You fear them because of those three individuals. They're dangerous because of those three individuals. Like everything revolves around them. And so that's kind of what you're looking at in this situation. So, and Lamar is different from Josh and Patrick in that
she's a good process. Yes, think about it. They say yes to covering more of your bills, including a $0 copay for many. Some free doctor visits too? Oh, yes, honey.
He's going to lose yardage here. And goes as long as 6.
You can judge those who are not by their numbers because they're mostly primarily passing quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson goes in more than he used to, but so much of his danger and threat to the opponent and effectively either him running the football or the threat of him, the fear of him running the football. And so I don't think he can be fully judged by his numbers. And I think that's
the kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never give those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Yeah.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. It's Barkley on the counter. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Jones. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Allen off the bootleg. Out to his left. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen rolling to his left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. On play action, Allen. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen off the play fake. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. It's complete to Diggs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Allen now looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Barkley. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd and 10, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It was supposed to be like his big bad character, especially back in season 1. I wanted to see more of his character and what he can bring to the table, but we didn't get to see that. Ronnie said, "You up out of here." And for a moment, it looked like he was going to take off the grandma too, but he said, "Nah, it's cool. She can't even hear anyway." And as I told you guys last night, I saw Ronnie.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Trailer, it's about to go down, man. That mid-season finale is going to be crazy. I'm definitely not going to miss that. And I would not be surprised if
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around run in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
From the 25 on second down, Jones, his throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Losing drivers is a bad thing.
Off the play fake, Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up fourth down.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
I'm going to tell you right
now,
they're going
to try and throw.
Watch yourself. I don't trust these officers.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
He's surprised at this.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Down to about the 22 here. They get 8 yards back there. They can use another one of those now on 3rd and 7. 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Just give it time. You know, Pops, she was telling him, like, look, you don't wait for nobody. You know how this game goes.
That he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
End up decided to go ahead and get
Josh Allen, a 22-yard scamper. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure
it's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
It seems like Snap and Pops, they were very interested in, unique picking up the rock, especially with girl Pops. I mean, I told y'all, she a freak.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Now, you get to Jerry and Morgan.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Have their own one-on-one group with each other. Just checking them, making sure they're good. And we learned that Gerald, he's like an entertainment editor. He talks about culture and the art and stuff like that. And Morgan was
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Check it out.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their nothing.
And nothing, that's been the key word because they've had drives throughout that have finished off with nothing. Can't finish off a drive to save their lives in this game. And this one winds up again, giving them, dare I say it, nothing.
There. And,
Finding Knox there, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm not doing business at all.
On play action, Allen.
Also tells him that.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We know you had another conversation with that new character, Juan.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping it behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Allen steps away. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
As of right now, it seems like things are going well.
Davis, 50 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Allen will try to throw for it. Flushed out right.
I'm trying to make sure my
and he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense it makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
What a punch bad.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
I mean, what do you think is going to happen?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
It's kind of sad to see this play out the way it did, because we know the real story, the power
on 2nd and 7, Jones. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him after that sack. 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
These two, I mean, they had a hell of a vibe, man, especially when it was going up. It's just sad to see how everything played out.
Here's Jones. On play action. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to do with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs.
It's far, right? And it seems like everything's going to go well. They agree on the turn. And we know
and he's got his tight end box for a Bills touchdown. A 22